So it is a two-hander. So to Kristen and to the actors, did you meet each other ahead of time? Did you rehearse a lot, or did you just kind of go into it, given that a lot of the tension of the film is not really knowing each other or knowing what the other person is all about?
Kristen?
Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
So payment, yeah.
Yeah, we rehearsed. I don't know a lot or not, but we did a lot. You know, somehow, you know, like it was like a week or 10 days. It was just like, you know, the theater rehearsals for us, and we shared a lot of ideas together. Because, you know, for me it was very important because most of my scenes, you know, were with, you know, Kristen was playing opposite me, and it was very important to get the vibe and, you know, the energy from her. So. Yes, we did, and actually we did another thing, and we stayed at the, you know, in the cells. We asked Peter to lock up.
Really?
Please lock up us there, yeah, and I stayed there for, you know, a couple of hours each day. I don't know.
Yeah, we just left Damon in there.
Yeah, I just came out for this. You know,
right, exactly.
Go back.
Yeah, I forgot how to turn left, just constantly rotated. Yeah, rehearsal is like pretty necessary. You know, even though they meet, we sort of did it semi-chronologically, which was helpful. But
It was shot relatively chronologically.
yeah. I don't know. When you're not necessarily playing somebody that's so far outside of yourself, you know, she had aspects that I you know, really felt, and like, you know, all of my. I knew that once I got in a room with him, or not, you know, separated by one door or whatever, I knew that it was going to sort of live and breathe, and it did. And I think like my prep that was really like more important to me was like figuring out who she was, because, you know, you don't know anything about her, but you should feel it. And so we know her, and hopefully like it sort of is transmitted somehow without details. So we, like, you know, just talked all the time about this girl.
Did you talk to any military that were in similar roles to you to sort of prepare for it at all, or was that not part of the process?
Yeah, I mean, luckily there's a lot of material. There's, you know, multiple documentaries that we watched. There were, you know, memoirs written on both sides of the coin. And then, you know, I hung out with this really awesome Marine, JB, for like 3 days, and he kind of, in a very accelerated way, like whipped me into shape. And because you never see, it's not like a physically strenuous role, obviously. It's like, you should be able to see that I have training though, even though I just walk in circles. It's about how you breathe, like how you walk everything. And
that was interesting. That informed a lot of
The movie, because remember the whole, like all that hair stuff was totally informed by JB, because like we went in and we're like, part of all Kristen's transformation, just putting on the uniform was a huge transformation. And we just did so much, I remember we did so much just drilling because it completely affected like your posture. And then like they went through the whole like hair bun thing. I was like, oh my God, that's like the perfect like little metaphor. It was amazing. So that's why we turned that into a big montage.